Jarvis.
This is so weird. Supermodels and some actresses can be found in this category. So first of all these people are beautiful. The idea that like the standard for supermodels is like an objective standard, which it isn't, because there's no objectivity to any of this. It's so funny to put.
Pretty sure Boy Boy made a video on this. No, I made a video on this alongside Boy Boy here at the Hasanabi broadcast, where we sat together and looked at all of this together. And then one of my fan accounts probably posted it. And then you watched that video, and in your mind, you thought Boy Boy made it. Oh, he did? Wait, really? Okay, I'm literally getting gaslit about my own fucking fan base. I hate this.
Put a bunch of like pseudoscientific words behind the thing that society already agrees upon is objectively correct. Also, yeah, supermodels have unhealthy standards of beauty put on them. It's like disgusting what like people in this industry have to go through in terms of like objectifying them. 8.0, uncommonly seen, these women are attractive with and without makeup and have high facial aesthetics. Face consists of attractive and feminine features. It's so nothing, including one or two less attractive or more masculine features. Like, what's wrong with a masculine feature? But it's clear that they have a preference of type, right? It's literally like someone has a type and they're projecting their type as objectivity. They always add so much fake science to this. Like, based on what? Top 1 out of 50,000? Where did you get that number? They put Emily Ratajkowski 7.5. Come on. What? And the most attractive women seen on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, just every day I kind of see Emily Ratajkowski running around. Like, she's not really a rare.
I forget who said this one time. It might have been like Liz Franzak from truerateme. I don't remember who said it, but I remember someone saying very vividly that if you saw Emily Ratajkowski in the real world, like they had seen, you would legitimately like I forget who it was. Fuck. No. Someone literally said they saw Emily Ratajkowski in the real world and they couldn't speak. Like they literally were just like, was it Tom Segura? Oh, it was in his special. You're right. Just give the credit to Liz. No, it was Tom Segura, where in his new special, he was just like, you can't fucking comprehend it. He's like, you can't understand like how beautiful someone can be. You're like, what the fuck is happening here?
Pokemon, so to speak.
It's like weird.
They're a dime a dozen. Emily Ratajkowski basically is everywhere. I just see a million Yara Shahidis every day. A few flaws. Bulbous nasal tip? That's not a flaw. 6? Get out of town. There's no difference because they're all beautiful. It feels like a way to like put women down. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see their dudes. We all know Chris Hemsworth and Daniel Day Kim are just 8.5s. Dude, Daniel Day Kim is so hot. Square jaw, hunter eyes. Hunter eyes? The heck is a hunter eye? That sounds so fake. Basically, it's just like if you're a Chad. Ronaldo is a 7? Get out of town. Okay. They did Bryce Hall. Sanjaya? Why'd they bring Sanjaya into this? How did DaBaby get here? Oh my God, poor Ed Sheeran. So weird, dude. This is so weird. No, don't ask for help from these people. You don't want their approval. Oh, I am going to lose it. 5 from a facial technical point of view, but would say your overall look would put you higher. Have you tried r/rate my boobs?
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Reddit has to die. Reddit has to die. Spez, kill it. End it. Turn off not just the API, but the entire website. This is so awful. This is just not true.
I mean, this literally happens on Twitter too. It's just that the way you analyze Twitter, you can't always go back to it and find it with the same level of accessibility that you can with a subreddit. That basically this is all of our All of our social media is turning into this, okay? It's all just like a tentacle of 4chan. You know what I mean? The only difference between this and Twitter, which had like the same discourse on Margot Robbie for like a week, being like, Margot Robbie is mid as fuck. That's the reason why Barbie, that's the reason why they used her in Barbie, because she's fucking mid. It's like, what are you saying? If you saw someone like Margot Robbie in the real world, you would perish, okay? You would turn into fucking dust. Shut the fuck up. Like, there's a reason why these people are to a certain degree in the position that they are, because they are so fucking, like, insanely stunning.
Really attract them in her second picture. I didn't factor
and
the
rich.
Boobs. Scout's honor. Your Honor, mods, I did not factor the boobs in my rating. I was not swayed by the boobie. As someone who like has body image and self-image issues, I would steer clear of this. If you're a teenager, please don't be on the subreddit. Can people please stop posting pics of their bodies? I feel like it's often a grab for a higher score. Attractiveness is only based on this part, nothing else. But before we get into that, let's talk about today's sponsor, Aura. Aura is an app that helps you control what private QR code. Thanks again to Aura for sponsoring this video. Now back to the video. Oh yeah, someone said there were leaked screenshots. At True Rate Me, high scores, particularly for women, are deleted by moderators, such as myself, and people who give high ratings are permanently banned, while no ratings are ever deleted for being too low, too insulting, or too crude. This gives us the capabilities to gaslight women and control how they see themselves. Yeah! That's like what it seems like they're trying to do. Because when you see somebody rate high, I couldn't even find the comment because it was like deleted. I feel like this should not be on Reddit. You know what I mean? Like coordinating to like kind of put women down. It feels gross. One moderator of the sub is presently being investigated by police for encouraging someone who, oh my God, oh God. Most girls who post on True Rate Me are guys with alt accounts who steal pictures of friends or from other rating subs and pretend to be them to make it seem like a legitimate sub. This practice is encouraged by moderators.
I was wondering, like, there's a lot of normies on there, or normie-seeming accounts. Like, normie-looking girls, you know what I mean? And let's be fucking real, like, on Reddit, it's just... like, oh, the only women on Reddit are sex workers. Okay? And why the fuck would they ever be on Reddit? Unless they're selling sex work to a certain degree, right? So, seeing those people who weren't sex workers, like, post photos like that, it always weirded me out. What? Question. Oh yeah, that's not true. There's women that are into like really weird shit too. But Reddit is a male dominant space. It fucking sucks. I love people throwing up question marks like, I can't believe you said that. Like, what, you think I'm saying like you're a sex worker and that's a bad thing if you're on Reddit? Don't be on Reddit. This is Reddit. This is the most Reddit. This is as Reddit gets.
Yo, it's the only post on the account and it was created 2 hours ago. It's a fake person, probably stolen photo. This is the worst place. Men need to understand that the bar is on the floor. If you just do not participate in this garbage, you're already normal. You're already more normal. It's not as hard as people are making it out to be. Just don't surround yourself with people who believe that women are the problem. Be friends with more women. Hear about their experiences. If you surround yourself with a balance of like good male and female friendships and non-binary friendships, like just across the spectrum, like you will be a more well-rounded person. You will also learn a lot more, and you will have friends who think highly of you and want to set you up with their friends, because people want to know that people are cool and not creepy and have, good people around them. It's just so much simpler. People make it so scientific and so complicated. Take care of yourself. Don't live in an echo chamber. I don't know. It's just, I understand that it's easier said than done, But there's nothing scientific about this. There's nothing objective about this. There's no mathematical equation or psychological trick to trick women into being into you. Like I grew up a very insecure person, and I had a lot of stuff that I wanted to prove to myself. And I needed to have a lot of lived experience to convince me that like the negative thoughts and feelings that I had about myself weren't true. Sometimes you have to fake it till you make it, but it is so much brighter on that end of the spectrum.
I love when chat, which is normally insanely fucking mean to me for no reason, then somehow redirects that insane meanness to fucking Jarvis for some reason. Okay. Advising men to befriend women just to find someone to date is maybe not a good idea, lol. That's not what he said. He said, if you actually befriend women and see them not as like fuck dolls, but instead humans, okay, you will understand their desires a little bit better. Just treat women like normal human beings, befriend them, and you will understand what their wants and desires are a little bit better, and you will treat them like human beings, okay? Treat them like human beings. He didn't say befriend women so you can fuck them. You are just like brain broken and want to find something bad about every single thing that you consume.
Than the alternative.
Be normal.
There's a part of me that wishes that I could, and I'm trying to figure out how to do this, appeal to more young men in my content, because I think that young men who are on this like pipeline are turned off by the type of content that I do, or write it off as like an echo chamber or whatever, or that I'm just pandering to women or non-binary folk. And I think it's an oversimplification. Truly, I do. And like, I'm lucky that when I was a young boy, was a late bloomer and felt ugly, and that I was like, quote unquote, one of the good guys, and why don't women like me? I had the right influences to like steer me in the right direction so that I didn't turn to like villainizing women. You know, it's just so disheartening, because I know that there's like help out there and there's just another way. And I wish these people kind of understood that. And I don't really know how to get through to them. There's so many like out of body experiences whenever I'm like on a date with somebody who I think is like really attractive or something like that, where I'm like, oh, in my brain, this person is like out of my league because I used to think so lowly of myself. I used to think so poorly of myself. And all of that stuff is just in your head. Like, you can't manufacture confidence out of nothing, but the fake it till you make it stuff really does work. And you will slowly but surely find yourself in situations that you didn't think you had
This motherfucker giving Chad advice.
access to if you just surround yourself with the right people, believe in yourself, and try to like love yourself, as hard as that is easy as
Where's all the fucking chatter shitting on him now? Confidence is like a muscle.
it is to kind of let that negative self-talk in. Or for me, I think I lucked out. I went internal, like negative self-talk was like my way of coping. But I do think that some people go external and then they blame and shame and the people that they see as the problem. And I say lucky because the only person I felt like I was hurting was myself and the people who were supporting me around me, but I wasn't like broadcasting horrible things and trying to put like women down or something like that. But still, like, it's never too late to sort of turn that corner. And if I can help you, you know, if there are any young men who feel like they just don't get it, feel free to DM me. I try to respond to stuff. Yeah, I'll keep thinking of ways to kind of provide those examples in my content that don't like scare those people off. As a cis, like straight male, I'm very proud of the fact that women, non-binary folk, and people from all walks of life can find comfort in my community. But at the same time, I do.
What if the women you befriend like men who are racist? I don't know. Befriend other women then. What the fuck? Wait, what do you mean? Find new friends, dude.
Want to.
This is like destroying this man internally. Like, his moral compass is leading him down this like weird direction. It's like, how fucking horny are you? Be normal, dude.
Find a way to speak to like the younger version of myself. Yeah. So anyway, Diatribe, 1.3K comments. Dang, I'd say 9 to 10. Warning for overrating. And then they got negative 14. No shot, dude. People who were saying 7.8 to this woman, I would never put a number on it, obviously, because I don't think that that's a good game to play. Clearly gorgeous. If someone thinks they're a 7.8, okay. Overrate? Third strike equals permaban? What do you mean? If this girl isn't a 9, truly, I can't stand this sub. Then you're free to leave because you don't understand the scale if you think OP is a 9. A 9 is like 1 in millions. Is it now, Mr. Mod? Because if I recall, a 9 is 1 out of 20,000. Like, stay consistent in your fake numbers, dude. It's almost like the numbers are made up. The psychology here is so interesting. The sub should just be called Guess What Number I'm Thinking Of. They're also a mod of this sub, True Rate Celebrities. Please leave Halle Bailey alone. Please leave her alone. What's with all the overrates? There's no way this girl is an 8. Are you serious? You seem more attractive women. I'm going to become the Joker. Okay, well, we looked into it, and it's definitely the worst place on the internet. Get rid of it.
Insane. Absolute fucking insanity, dude.